with an offensive May, you see the Mercy as well. They don't have a Reinhardt, they just have a Roadhog as their frontliner. I'm not really sure what to make of this offensive composition here.
Well, I really dislike it. Both supports have been mowed down with no barriers of any kind. And there go the rest of the DPS and the Roadhog. Yeah, Runnin Reinhardts definitely have an easy time of it when May, who can't even contest the high ground, really is just going to be the only opposition. There's no Reinhardt, like he said.
Well, I see what he was trying to do there. I mean, it didn't work out, and it wasn't the best strategy, but he actually just went up and tried to throw up the shield and then jumped down below to get on the payload. But as soon as that wall went down, I mean, they just jumped on the payload and killed him. So pretty easy time there for the Runnin Reinhardts, who are just steamrolling these guys to get started. I mean, the Reinhardt himself doesn't seem to have to do too much except for hold up his shield for the most part here.
Well, Typhoon is slicing through, trying to find a Roadhog kill, but Take a Breather actually manages to let him survive that. Typhoon just going to pop the deflect all the way up in the face of the spawn door, by the way, and no changes have been made. Gilbert actually maybe has swapped to the McCree. I'm not sure if he started on it, but either way, it's still no barriers here available, and that's like a crucial part of Overwatch right now. Typhoon scoring the kill on Lucio means defense are going to hold again.
I'm just watching Verb play here. He's found 3 kills over the course of the last 15 seconds by just a random charge, a couple of auto attacks, and the nice fire strike. They just keep funneling into it. He doesn't have to do a whole lot. He's just standing back here waiting for them to come to him. And, you know, they've got 3 ults to work with as well. Joshy, 2 minutes on the board. This is looking, if they don't change anything, I mean, this is easily looking like they're going to be able to sweep through here and take an easy win in this best of 1.
My question for the Bald Bros is, when Blizzard is available, how are you even going to make use of it, throwing it up onto the high ground if none of you guys can even go up there? It's going to be difficult. Typhoon scores another kill onto Swagasaur, so the supports noticeably have been going down very, very quickly every time on these attacks. Nano Visor is going to be used here by Flaris to get the job done this time, but the cart, another standstill here in the car.
There's the Blizzard. Oh man, the Blizzard comes through in a 1-on-4 situation, maybe even 1-on-5, something like that down there, and they just take care of the May pretty easily. They have a few ults to work with. They did make the change over to the Diva a couple of moments ago before that last team fight, but they still can't even get to the payload. Joshy, 1:05 to go. Make a change over from the Mercy, make a change over from May. Gilbert's actually the one to change, now going over to Zarya, but honestly, it's not going to do him much good.
That May ults, I mean, if NA ults are bad, Antarctica ults are even worse. That was just completely awful. But the Earthshatter is going to drag out everybody on the attacking team. 2 kills super quickly there. Winks with the Diva Explosion, scoring 1 for himself. Whole Hog is going to get committed by Nathan 3190, and he's going to be on the card at least, battling it out here against Lucio and Diva. Scores a kill, but as the rest of the team surges back, it should be no problem. Typhoon escapes getting frozen by the May, and they clean up on the cart.
So Swagasaur is waiting for an opportunity to use this Resurrect. Hasn't used it all game. I don't think the Soldier 76 has used his either. Maybe I'm mistaken on that one. But 15 seconds to go. Better make use of them here. Let's see what they can get done with it, Joshy.
Sound barrier to engage, but there's 2,000 health of Reinhardt shield in the way of this Nano Visor. Excuse me, just a regular Visor. There's no Ana in play. So Megasaur, as we mentioned, is still hanging on to the res, but it's right there in the mix with everyone else and goes down first.
Yeah, Flaris with the Nano Visor as well. Finds a couple of kills with it. There's a Dragon Blade. Typhoon will be able to clean this one up. And Joshy, 47 meters here for the Bald Bros. Not too impressed with them right now.
Well, I mean, it could just be the luck of the draw. Again, we had, I believe it was 22 teams at least signed up.
Yeah.
So some of them are not going to be quite as equal of matches as we hoped for. But, I mean, props to the Bald Bros, of course, still for signing up and trying to. It is a lot of fun. If you guys in the chat have never actually participated in an open event, just playing with your friends can be really hilarious, even if you get steamrolled. So I would recommend it. And we always, of course, appreciate more teams trying things out. Who knows? You might actually win a round. You might win 2 rounds. Before you know it, you're in the semifinals, and you're like, "What the heck? We're actually good at this game." So just try it, guys.
Oh dear. Well, I am actually looking at their the ranks compared to Runnin Reinhardts, and it's not good, Joshy.
Oh,
it's not good at all. It's not good at all. A few of them aren't ranked.
What's the aren't ranked? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
One of them. I only looked at 4 of them. 2 of them weren't ranked. One was I'm not gonna talk about it.
Keep it a mystery. It's totally
Keep it a
fine.
mystery for you guys. Keep it a mystery for you guys. You guys never will know unless you ask me personally. But honestly, they're playing in the tournament, and that's what matters. It makes it more enjoyable to have a lot more teams, and to get to see. I mean, this team, despite having guys who don't even play ranked this season, they're on stream right now. So,
Exactly.
Props to them for at least signing up. I got to give it to them there.
They're getting further in this tournament than all those top 500 players who didn't even sign up. So
yeah,
they have better accolades when it comes to competitive, true competitive play for money. But we've got a Widowmaker locked in early for the attacking team. They only have to get one team fight win to win the game. So Widowmaker.
Well, now they have a Reinhardt, Joshy.
Now they have a Reinhardt that
What?
they forget existed. They're like back at Hero Select, and they're like, oh yeah.
Well, let's see what they want to do on the offensive end. They're just going to go ahead, like you said, with Widowmaker, going with a decent dive comp. Only one healer, actually, with Zend on that Lucio. So maybe trying to have a little fun, seeing as they did pretty well on the defensive end. So maybe just trying to have that and go with, 5 other types of heroes here. But there's the first pick, though, coming out from Swagasaur. Finds the kill onto that only healer.
And Widow gets a kill onto the enemy Roadhog as well as the enemy Soldier. The rest of the supports are going to get mopped up as well. And Swagasaur, the only person to get a kill, gets a second one and is the last man standing. Swagasaur MVP, but he is going to get rocked by the 4 people still standing on the attack. Typhoon over on the Pharah, able to just leap ahead and start raining some rockets down. And the cart is so super close to the checkpoint, they're going to have to contest immediately. Soldier is in the front line.
Yeah, well, I'm not seeing this happening, man. I mean, they're just going to try to funnel back to this one, especially with 2 kills coming out there for Verb. This should be Runnin Reinhardts moving into the round of 16 to take on a much tougher team in Perpetual. A team that actually got second in the tournament last week. Earthshatter comes out there from Swagasaur. Doesn't really mean too much, though. And they get the victory in about 1:10 there.
Well, it was a good game to get us started today, at least. Got the juices flowing here for casting. At least got us a nice introductory match, but it's going to be Runnin Reinhardts taking it in a pretty dominant fashion. That, again, tends to happen. We have a lot of teams signed up, so props to Bald Bros.
Yeah. Just a fun fact for you, Lucio Gilbert was actually their highest ranked player. So, he's the one in the queues. He's the one trying to, put the team on his back on the Lucio there. But Perpetual will be the round of 16 opponent for Runnin Reinhardts. Like I mentioned, a team I actually got to see yesterday. Pretty decent. Got a few notable players, if I'm not mistaken. So will be a much